Okay, the fight is just about to begin with Anthony Wint and the Octagon. Both fighters are in the Octagon. It's the first fight of the night. Bean is the referee. The bulls in the crowd from the Sacramento crowd are booing him. Okay. Crawford fighting out of the blue corner. Wint fighting out of the red corner. First fight of the night, UFC Fight Night Sacramento. 6-fight card, I think. Main card. Wint's gonna start pretty quick. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. 4 minutes left in the first round. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first round. Wint fighting out of the red corner. Wint changing levels, pouring off his jab. Nothing landing for either fighter at the moment. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first round. No fighter has thrown anything at the moment. Wint circling into the right hand. Chatman throws a nice left hook and misses. Wint throws a nice body shot, lands. Wint outside leg kick, hurts. Wint jumping kick, misses. Wint right in front of Chatman right now. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first round. Wint circling to the left hand now. Still pulling out that jab. Chatman. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. A lot of feints. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first round. Still nothing. No one's landing anything. Chatman just threw an inside leg kick. Didn't land. Wint pouring out his jab right now. Wint is not really throwing much. No one has really thrown anything in this fight so far. Oh, good left hand by Wint. That's a good left hand. That's a nice left hand. Nice outside leg kick. Once again, Wint really likes that leg kick. Wint goes for the takedown. Wint doesn't get it. Wint does not get the takedown, but Wint gets Chatman up against the fence right here on the hook pin. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first round. Three minutes, 2 seconds left in the first round. Chatman now has Wint up against the fence. Both of them are still wrestling. Wint going for single leg. Wint gets the single leg takedown. First takedown on the mat. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first round. Wint in top position after the first takedown in this match. Two minutes, 38 seconds left in the first round. Anthony Wint in the top position. Chatman trying to go for a Kimura off of his back. That's an interesting one right there, right? Okay. Chatman defending Wint off of his back, trying for a Kimura off of his back. Crowd is booing. Oh, Wint. Oh, Chatman. Oh, that's pretty bad. Wint could be in trouble here with the Kimura. He has to watch that. He looks comfortable, but you do not want to get a Kimura. He has a nasty position. Chatman trying to get a Kimura off of his back. 1 minute, 55 seconds left in the first round. Chatman has a nasty Kimura. That would hurt if you get that Kimura off of his back, right? That would hurt. Wint's gonna have to defend that at some point. Yeah, he's not defending it. He's just throwing single punches with his right hand. He's going to have to try to defend Wint. Wint's going to have to try to defend that Kimura. Chatman is still stuck on his arm. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the first round. Crowd is booing. Oh, Wint let go of the Kimura off of his back for some unknown reason. You see where we're at? 1 minute, 9 seconds left in the first round. Not much damage by either fighter. You would say Wint did get the takedown. Chatman got a nice Kimura off of his back. There's no damage by either fighter so far in this match. Wint still in top position. 55 seconds left in the first round. Oh, arm triangle! Oh, 45 seconds left. Hold on. My favorite finisher. He has it wide. You got 40 seconds. Arm triangle. Wint is a strong man. Oh, he may be out. Chatman got it. He's out. He's out. He's out. Ref, he's out. Arm triangle. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Anthony Wint chokes out Chatman in the first round. Chokes out Chatman in the first round with my favorite finisher, the arm triangle. Anthony Wint is now walking around the octagon, spreading his blood on the octagon. I didn't know how he got cut. I have no idea. That's a really impressive performance because this kid is really powerful. You know, this is a late first round stoppage, right? He's going to the second. This could have went to the second round. There's only 30 seconds left in the first round, but Anthony Wint gets his arm triangle. Chatman really did not defend the arm triangle almost at all. He almost really didn't defend the arm triangle. Chatman didn't defend the arm triangle off of his back. He did a really good job defending the with the Kimura, but once he got that arm triangle, it's over. Chatman really was not defending it at all. You can see passes out, her being stopped, and very impressive for Anthony Wint. Like I think 11 days ago they said he won Dana White Contender Series, and now he wins his first fight in the UFC octagon, right? He may be dealing with, I think, a right cut above his right eye, a right cut above his right eye, which he's pouring, spreading the blood around the octagon, you know, just to let people know he's there. But besides that, you know, he's going to have to heal up that. Anthony Wint's going to have to heal up that right cut. After that, he's going to be ready for, you know, a pretty strong 2027. Anthony Wint is someone we're going to be paying attention to in 2027 in the UFC heavyweight division, right? What? Currently, the commercial break, 30 seconds left in the commercial break. We just witnessed Anthony Wint defeat Chatman in the first round via the arm triangle. I think it was like 30 seconds left in the first round. Anthony Wint, a nice win to Anthony Wint, his first victory in the UFC, his first victory in the UFC heavyweight division. Like I said, Anthony Wint will be someone we will be paying attention to. I don't know if he's going to come back, you know, for like notices or in a month or so, but I would imagine Anthony Wint takes another fight before the end of 2026, and we'll see, you know, who his next opponent will be. But a good victory for Anthony Wint, an arm triangle, you know, a single leg takedown, and then, you know, finishing the fight with an arm triangle. Very impressive win for Anthony Wint. And I have it in the UFC heavyweight division. 4 minutes, 29 seconds in round number 1. Undefeated Anthony Wint 8-0. Boom. Anthony Wint said that was not the game plan. He think the UFC is in trouble. He said he does have a cut. Anthony Wint thanks Jesus Christ. And things are going to ask him what's next. Right? He thanks his coaches, Anthony Wint thanks his coaches. Yeah, so he's talking about his cut. You can tell something's going to, you know. Big Biatch, if Anthony Wint has a message to the heavyweight division. And whoever signed the contract that fights him will be in trouble with that. Anthony Wint. Very impressive victory for Anthony Wint in the heavyweight division. He did mention that he has a cut above his right eye, that he thought he was spreading blood from his right eye on the octagon ground with some reason. So we're heading to a 30-second break real quick. Currently watching UFC Fight Night Sacramento. Currently 5:26 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Okay, we're back. Still in commercial break. About 80 seconds left on this advertisement. Currently watching, what is this, Paramount Plus. I believe UFC is now, all their events are on Paramount Plus. I added the expensive package, which is about $8 a month, I believe. So it's not too expensive or anything like that. I think there's a premium package also, which is like $16 a month. And I have no idea what's on Paramount Plus. I don't watch too much like television and anything, but I did add the premium or the essential package just for the UFC events, especially if it's gonna offer, pay-per-view events or what used to be pay-per-view events. So, for $9 a month, that's fine. UFC has, 2 or 3 events a month in the month, and that's fine. You'll watch watch that, different NFL or college basketball. I don't think there's any NBA, but some television shows and movies you could watch on Paramount Plus. But it's $9 a month. So I just added out of my account basically today, which is the 22nd, August 22nd, 2026. One second left on the advertisement. We're back to UFC fight night in Sacramento. We saw the athlete arrival of RoboCop. 1906, the main event of the evening. RoboCop versus Hernandez, live from Sacramento. I believe this is a 6-card main event. So there's probably like at least 5 fights left on this. Carli is next. Carli versus Chaves, flyweight women fight 125-pound division. Chaves is undefeated, which is 8-0, right? Undefeated, Chaves is undefeated, 8-0. Carli versus Chaves. Chaves is undefeated, 8-0. We have a advertisement about a 206-second advertisement, so we got a few commercials coming in right now, but we are watching UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento. First fight of the night ended in a first round technical submission by Anthony Wint. Anthony Wint with his octagon debut in the UFC heavyweight division gets a technical arm triangle submission. So Anthony Wint did get a cut above his right eye, but besides that, he didn't take much damage in the fight. So we probably will see Anthony Wint later on before the end of 2026. Right? This to be pretty good, especially for the UFC heavyweight division. Like UFC heavyweight division, pretty light. Definitely need some new contenders. Anthony Wint just threw his name in that, knockouts and submissions. That's going to be an interesting fight in the year 2027. We have about 2 minutes left on the advertisement for the Paramount Plus. After that, we have the strawweight fight, I believe. Chaves, undefeated fighter, is Carli. Carli is 6-2, I believe. I believe both fighters are about 8 fights into their career, but Chaves is undefeated. But neither fighter, I believe, is ranked in the UFC at the moment. We have about 2 minutes left on the advertisement. We are currently watching UFC Fight Night Sacramento. Headlined by Hernandez versus RoboCop. 5 more fights on this card. 6-fight main event. First fight ended in the technical submission arm triangle win to Anthony Wint. So we have 5 more fights on the card. No championship fights. A few ranked fighters. I believe the middleweight fighters are fighting in the light heavyweight division. So 2 middleweight ranked fighters are fighting not in the middleweight division, but they're both fighting, making their debut in the light heavyweight division. Both fighters are ranked in the middleweight division. 60 seconds left on the advertisement, and then we will head into the second fight of the night. Carli versus Chaves, women's fight. 125-pound, one fighter undefeated, the leader fighter of rank at the moment. 52 seconds left on the advertisement. Where is my order? Okay. Okay. Hopefully I don't knock that over. There's no top on that. Top, hold on. There we go. 15 seconds left on the advertisement. A Wendy's advertisement. $1 small classic frosty. Okay. I got some dominoes over there. Stuffed crust dominoes. Right. Cool. There we go. Second fight of the night. Second fight of the main card, Carli versus Chaves. Carli 27, Chaves 29. Carli 5'7", Chaves 5'6". Both fighters about 125. Same reach, 68 inches. Both fighters are in the octagon. Okay, Joe Martinez is about to announce both fighters. Here we go. Second fight of the night. UFC flyweight division, women's flyweight division. Carli is 8-0 by way of Brazil. 8-0, 8-0. Chaves, okay, smiling. Now we're gonna go Chaves fighting out the blue corner. Carli. Shadow boxing, quick hands, you can see. 6-2. I think Carli is fighting out of Louisiana, okay. Andy Cormier, Justin Poirier. Carli is fighting out of the red corner. This event is taking place in Sacramento. It's an early event for some reason. I think it's maybe because of the Timo versus Rolly fight tonight. That's the only reason I could imagine, but I don't know why this event is happening so early. Especially on the West Coast, it's only 5 p.m. And we're in the main card. Here we go. 3-round fight. Carli versus Chaves. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first round. Nice left hook by Chaves. Nice inside leg kick by Chaves. Chaves throws a 1-2. Carli answers back. Chaves with her back to the cage. Carli's taking the center of the octagon. Chaves misses with a wide hook. Carli fighting out of the southpaw position. Keep an eye on that. Nice head kick by Carli. Inside leg kick by Chaves. Nice hook by Chaves. 4 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first round. Body kick by Chaves answered with a nice left hook by Carli. Carli's backing up Chaves. Chaves is circling to her left side. But Carli is controlling the octagon, not cutting off the octagon, but controlling the octagon. Nice kick to the body by Chaves. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first round. Chaves now takes the center of the octagon. Carli is very active, doing a lot of combinations, a lot of kicks to the body. Nice jab. Carli fighting out of the southpaw, so the jab is coming with the left, with the right hand. Chaves throws wild punches right there, misses both. Head kick by Carli is blocked. 3 minutes, 60 seconds left in the first round. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first round. Nice kick to the body by Chaves. Both fighters in the center of the octagon now. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the first round. Carli versus Chaves, women's flyweight bout. Second fight of the night on the UFC fight night. Oh! Kick to the body. Chaves goes down and it's over. Carli. Chaves was undefeated. Carli kick to the body ends the fight. I told you, Carli was very active. Wasn't really cutting off the octagon, right? But Chaves back was to the fence, and Carli catches Chaves with a kick to the body, and she just goes down. And the fight's over. Wow. Charlie, 7-2 now. Undefeated fighter. I like this kid, right? Nice head kicks. A lot of teeth to the body, and you know the fight ends on a kick to the body. Look at the teeth. Fighting out of the southpaw, just a teeth to the body. Boom. And it's over. Just a kick to the body, straight teeth to the body. Boom, right there out of the southpaw with the left. And Chaves just goes down. Ref calls it. Fight's over. Chaves is no longer undefeated. First round finish again. I don't know how many first round finishes have been on this card, but this is a lot, right? Anthony Wint got a first round finish. Charlie gets a first round finish. This event is going to end by like 6 p.m. in Vegas. What's going on? Woo! Has it all been? Almost all these fights have ended in the decision. I mean, in finishes. There's a TKO, and the third round, there's a TKO in the first round. Then there was a decision, TKO by Barboza, arm triangle submission, a TKO. There's been almost nothing but finishes since six events today. Wow, only one decision. Still 4 fights left on this card. So we just witnessed Anthony Wint with a arm triangle finish, and Carli, right, with a front kick to the body finish. Carli defeats the undefeated Chaves in the first round. Very impressive for Charlie. You know, she's going to be someone we're going to have to pay attention to. Like I said, both fighters, we knew their fighters were ranked, but Charlie, with a finish of an undefeated fighter at 125 pounds, Charlie is someone we're going to keep an eye on. I like her activity. Kick to the body, kick to the head, fighting out of his southpaw position. Okay, the next fight. Still 4 fights left on this card. There's still 4 fights on this card. We have a light heavyweight. We have another light heavyweight, and then a middleweight. We got some big boys coming up. Currently 5:43 p.m. here in Las Vegas. This event is taking place in Sacramento. Watching Paramount Plus, we're about to make the announcement of Charlie by way of Louisiana. TKO victory. Chrissy, Charlie. Why do I keep calling her? Why do I keep calling her Carli? It's Carli. 7-2, 5 first round finishes. 5 first round finishes? Wow. Sacramento. Carli shows love to Sacramento by way of Louisiana. 5 first round finishes for Carli? Pretty impressive, right? He's pretty impressive. Is this someone we see in a couple of years, you know, really improve and just keep finishing people in first rounds, right? That's very impressive to see that for a flyweight. 4-fight win streak. Yeah, she's stopping people, right? Like, you gotta be ranked, right? You would imagine she should be ranked. Carli says she wants a top 15 opponent next. I mean, it seems like that would make sense. She should be ranked in the top 15 with, 5 finishes in the first round in the UFC. Well, not necessarily in the UFC. But she's a problem. 7-2. We'll keep an eye on Carli. Very impressive. 2 first round victories so far. 4 more fights. Okay. Grab some water. I think Mason Jones is nice. This kid is supposed to be really impressive, right? UFC light heavyweight division. I think it's a Mason Jones fight next. They're showing some members of the crowd from Sacramento, the Sacramento Kings. Obviously, this event is taking place in Sacramento. They're advertising a UFC event taking place in New York City. 334. Have they announced anybody for that card yet? No, right? That used to be like the Conor McGregor card. I remember the UFC with George St. Pierre versus Bisbee. And then UFC 335 is taking place in Las Vegas. We'll see if, one of these events I wouldn't mind going to. I'm not going to go to Noche, but, I'm going to try to catch an event in Las Vegas this year. That would be awesome. I finally have Saturdays off, so it would be pretty awesome to go to an event in Las Vegas. But we'll see, They haven't announced too many cards, and then unfortunately, Rodrigues is injured for the Noche fight versus Vitor. That would have been a pretty cool event to go to. We'll see later on this year if we can catch UFC events live. But the next fight is the Mason Jones fight. That's my boy Jones family, of course. UFC light heavyweight division. 4 fights left on this card. UFC Fight Night Sacramento. Marquel Mederos. 10-fight wins, unbeaten pace? Uh-oh. Okay. Marquel. 10-fight win streak. 9-0 and 1 tie. This kid Marquel. They're in Mason Jones' locker room. Mason Jones striking in the back, okay. Currently 5:48 p.m. here in Las Vegas. You got the Mason Jones versus Marquel fight next. 4 fights left on this card. A bunch of big boys, right? Light heavyweight, heavyweight, middleweight. The big boys. Like I said, no one is ranked, right? Well, Hernandez and Rodrigues, those 2 are ranked. And Hernandez is ranked number 5 in the UFC middleweight, but doesn't he train with Sean Strickland now? So I don't know. Didn't Sean Strickland beat him also? So who knows what's going on there? Okay, nice commercial break real quick. After that, we got Marquel versus Mason Jones. UFC light heavyweight division. Marquel 10-fight win streak. Undefeated, unbeaten streak in some last 10 fights. 9-0 and 1 tie. Mason Jones 18-0, 18-2 in his career. 18-2. About 60 seconds, about 90 seconds left on the advertisement, and then after that, you'll probably get the ring walk from Marquel and Mason Jones. UFC Fight Night, Sacramento. Currently 5:49 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Saturday, August 22nd, 2026. It is about 175 degrees in Las Vegas. It's about 175 degrees outside. It's August, so maybe around October is when it stops hitting the hundreds, but until then it's going to be really hot. 60 seconds left on the advertisement. We're currently watching UFC Fight Night Sacramento. 2 fights so far, 2 finishes, 2 first-round finishes. Carli finishes with a nice kick to the body in the first round, defeats an undefeated fighter for her victory. 5 victories in the first round for Carli. Anthony Wint moves up to 8-0 with a nice arm triangle submission in his UFC debut. He did take a cut above his right eye. He was wiping the blood all along the octagon. Some I know he's out. I know it's not doing anything right. But besides that, Anthony Wint did not take much damage. First round victory for him. 4 minutes, 29 seconds of the first round arm triangle victory for Anthony Wint in the UFC heavyweight division. So Anthony Wint is someone we will be paying attention to in 2026 and 2027. I would expect Anthony Wint to fight one more time before the end of this year. So this is a Dana White promo. Hopefully it's not for slap boxing, slap fighting. This is the Paramount Plus. I did add the oh, just a happy birthday, American. Okay. I should respect that. If you see the American flag right there, I knew, right? I thought it was the slap boxing. I was just did not want to see anything about that. Okay, here we go, right? Here we go. Marquel versus Mason Jones is next. Marquel is 275 underdog, Mason Jones 350 favorite. Marquel 9-0, right? 9-0-1 in his last 10 fights. Underdog by almost 3-1. Wow. You see Mason Jones, Welshman, but gotta respect him. Jones family, of course. Marquel, what, 4-0 in the UFC so far? That's pretty impressive, right? Surprising UFC fighter 4-0 underdog. Here's a short highlight for Mason Jones, right? Oh, nice takedown by Mason Jones. Mason Jones fights with trains with alpha male, very famous, led by Uriah Faber. I don't know if he's still led by Uriah Faber. I have no idea who can team alpha male anymore. Some of the fighters have left. Some yogurt. Gotta love the yogurt. Love me some yogurt. Oh yeah. About 2 minutes left of advertisement here on the Paramount Plus app. Just a Little Caesars ad. It's 2 large pizzas for $4.99. Hold on. I just spent like $30 on Domino's pizza. Yep, we still have 4 fights left on the UFC Fight Night card. UFC Fight Night in Sacramento. Marquel versus Mason Jones is next UFC light heavyweight division. Gorilla versus Dolidze, UFC light heavyweight division. Even though both fighters, Gorilla and Dolidze, are ranked in the UFC middleweight division, they're fighting in the light heavyweight division for this fight. This is a little bit surprising. A little bit surprising, right? Oh, 90 seconds left on the advertisement. UFC Paramount Plus. I did just buy the basic plan. I didn't buy the premium plan. It's $9 a month. I don't know if it's recurring. Hopefully it's just, I don't have to keep purchasing it every month, right? It just automatically And I can just sign up for it to just automatically charge me every 22nd of the month. I'll just keep adding, months to this plan because UFC has a good 3 or 4 events a month, right? They usually have a fair amount of events, especially for the month. It's like September, October, November, December. It'll be pretty busy. And having weekends off, might as well watch some UFC events. I haven't seen a live UFC event probably about 2 years. Right? It's been a very, very long time. I think it was like John Jones versus Cyril Gahn, I think on that. A very long time ago where I keep that down and watching the entire UFC event. Almost 20 seconds left on the advertisement. UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento. It is currently 5:56 here in Las Vegas. 4 fights left on the card. 6-fight main event. First fight of the night ended in an arm-triangle victory for Anthony Wint. Second fight of the night ended in the first round TKO front body kick by Carli. Marquel 29, Mason Jones 31. Both fighters 5'10", both fighters 156. Reach advantage goes to Mason Jones by about 5 inches. Pretty impressive. This is happening in the UFC lightweight division. Neither fighter are ranked in the UFC lightweight division. 156 each. Introducing Mason Jones fighting out of the blue corner by way of Team Alpha Male. 18-2. 350 favorite, okay. I always thought the blue corner was the underdog. I always thought that. I did always think the blue corner was the underdog. But Marquel fighting out of Glendale, Arizona. 11-1-1. Underdog. 275 underdog. Okay, Marquel Mederos versus Mason Jones, UFC Fight Night, Sacramento. UFC lightweight division, here we go. Like I said, either fighter are ranked. MMA Twitter loves the UFC lightweight division, so we'll see if we'll get some new contenders there. One of these fighters, whoever does win, will get in that range of, top 20. Okay, 4 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first round. Double jab by Mason Jones. Both fighters in the center of the octagon right now. Inside leg kick by Mason Jones. Marquel switches to southpaw. Nice uppercut by Marquel. Marquel switching stances. 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Nice left hand by Marquel. Outside leg kick by Marquel. A good inside body kick by Mason Jones. 1-2 by Marquel. Marquel switching stances. Southpaw, orthodox. Right now he's in orthodox. Front kick to the body by Mason Jones. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first round. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Nice right hook by Marquel. Inside leg kick by Marquel. Trips up Mason. Mason standing right in front of Marquel right here. Marquel circling to his right. Trying to take the center of the octagon. Nice right hook by Marquel. Nice 1-2 by Marquel. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Marquel versus Mason. UFC lightweight division. Both fighters are just kicking to the body right now. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Both fighters fighting orthodox. Nice right hook by Mason Jones. Nice counter. Outside leg kick once again lands by Marquel. Trips up Mason. You got to keep an eye on that front calf. That left calf, right? You got to keep an eye on that. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first round. But Marquel is throwing 2 really good outside leg kicks that has tripped up Mason Jones. Marquel kicks on the inside leg kick now. Mason Jones, nice counter 1-2 with that on that kick, Mason. Both fighters in the clinch now. Marquel back is up to the fence. Mason doesn't have the underhooks in yet. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first round. They separate. 1-2 by Mason Jones, misses. Marquel back is to the fence. Oh, good uppercut by Mason. 1, 2, 3 by Mason. Mason is throwing combinations. Mason is throwing combinations. Mason is throwing combinations. Uppercut. Oh my goodness, knee. Marquel back is up to the fence. 2 minutes, good uppercut. Good knee by Marquel. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first round. Oh, good combination once again by Jones. Good trip by Marquel. Trips up Jason Mason. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first round. Left hook. Uppercut by Marquel. Backs up Mason Jones. Mason Jones' mouth is wide open. Good inside leg kick. 1 minute, 59 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. UFC Fight Night Sacramento. Mason versus Marquel. UFC lightweight division. Both fighters are just on the clinch right now in the center of the octagon. 1 minute, 55 seconds left. Mason's mouth is just wide open. Oh, spinning back kick by Mason. 1 minute, 31 seconds left in the first round. Nice right hook by Marquel. Mason takes the center of the octagon. They're throwing. Nice hook by Marquel. Backs up Mason. Mason is still pushing forward. His mouth wide open. Marquel circles to his left. Takes the center of the octagon. Good inside leg kick by Mason. Drops Marquel. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the first round. Marquel gets taken down again by Mason. Mason trying to put those hooks in. Doesn't get it. 1 minute left. Trying to flatten Marquel out here. Trying to get a rear naked choke. Uh-oh. Oh, Marquel. Switches, and now Marquel's in top position. Mason was trying to go for a rear naked choke. Now Marquel's in top position. Only 40 seconds left in the first round here. I'm not scoring this fight. I have no idea who's winning. Good punches land by both fighters in this round. Both fighters fighting in the center of the octagon. But Marquel may end this first round in top position here. 23 seconds left in the first round. Marquel in top position. Remember, Mason got the takedown, but Marquel switched it, and now he's in the top position. Only 14 seconds left into the first round. Marquel's not really doing anything here. 8 seconds left. Crowd's kind of doing. Marquel trying to posture up here. Trying to posture up. He may get kicked in the face. Marquel has a little bit of a cut under his right eye right there. A little bit of blood coming from Marquel's face there. Mason did land some pretty good uppercuts in that round, and really good combinations by Mason. But Marquel switching stances, moving, switching, you know. Neither fighter is really changing levels in this fight. Only one takedown for Mason Jones. One thing we're going to keep an eye on is Mason Jones is just fighting with his mouth wide open. It's really dangerous if Marquel catches it for like a jab, right? Or a hook. Get a clench down on that mouthpiece if you're getting pieced up. Okay, here we go. Second round. Marquel versus Mason Jones. UFC Fight Night, Sacramento. Oh, they dropped ice in Mason Jones' corner, I guess. Okay, here we go. Second round. I have no idea who won that first round. I have no idea. Second round fight. Okay. Just take the center of the octagon. Inside leg kick by Mason. Body kick by Mason. Nice combination by Mason right there. Marquel feinting. Oh! Nice left hook by Marquel. Marquel trying to outside leg kick. Doesn't work this time. Mason pressing forward, cutting off the octagon. Marquel's back is up. Back is to the fence right here. Nice left hook once again by Mason. Mason's cutting off the octagon. Marquel got to get out of there. Good combination by Marquel. Backs up Mason. Good jab. Marquel now takes the center of the octagon. 1-2 misses for Marquel. Body punch by Mason. Mason once again taking the center of the octagon. Oh, man. Nice jab, left hook by Mason. Marquel trying to clinch. Jab. 1-2. Lands by Mason. 4 minutes left in the second round. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. 3-round fight. Mason Jones. This is Marquel. Mason gets Marquel. Oh! Good elbow by Marquel to get out of the corner there. I like the counter striking by Marquel. Now both fighters are just in the center of the octagon. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second round. Marquel versus Mason Jones, UFC lightweight division. Jones backs up Marquel again. Marquel goes for the clinch, doesn't get anything. Marquel now takes the center of the octagon, backing up Jones. They're in the clinch. Good knee by Mason. Plum clinch, elbow. Marquel now has Mason up against the fence, gets out of it. Good elbow once again by Marquel. Mason stumbles. Combination by Marquel. Once again, elbow. Elbow. Mason is hurt. Marquel. Elbow again. Mason is out. Stop the fight, ref. Stop the fight. It's over. Stop the fight. Elbows. Wow. I'm telling you, I was liking the combination. I was liking the counters by Marquel. Fighting off the fence. Catches Mason with an elbow on a counter. Right? And just spammed elbows, and just knocks Mason out. Referee steps in. Marquel's sitting down. He's tired. He's like, I need a rest. Most fighters normally go and celebrate. He's like, I'm going to go sit down. Mason is still stumbling around. Bleeding everywhere. Wow. Interesting. You can see the welt on Mason's left side of his face. You can see he's going to start with an elbow right there off the back, right, with his back on the fence. Marquel throws an elbow, throws another elbow. Mason's back is now on the fence, chasing Mason down, and just spam left elbow, elbow. He's spamming elbows at this point. Elbow again, hook. Mason is out. Hook, 2 hooks. Mason's down. Referee steps in. Fight's over. Wow. Mason's 18-3 now, right? Mason's a fighter. And Marquel, that's what I was just saying. Wasn't Marquel the 4th underdog? Kid is 10-0 in his like last 10 fights or something. 4 fights in the UFC? That was a surprise. He's 9-0-1 in his last 10 fights, and he comes into the fight as a 3-1 underdog. They didn't know. They did not know. But very impressive win for Marquel, right? This is being an underdog. I don't think he was the first underdog to win on this card. There's been a few underdogs winning on this card, right? Even the last fight, I think Carli, I believe, may have been an underdog, right? But 3 fights left. Okay, kind of the main event fights now. You got a light heavyweight fight, you have a heavyweight fight, and then you have the main event. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. 22 seconds left on the advertisement. You can see got some yogurt. Right? I love yogurt. So good. Ooh. Got some water. Because we're going to go to the announcement. Second round finish for Marquel. Spamming elbows in that second round. Took a little bit of damage. He gave a little bit of a cut under his right eye, Marquel does. But not much damage. 2 minutes 7 seconds. Referee stoppage by TKO. Marquel. Mederos. Wow. I mean, for 12-1, right? Lightweight division, okay. I know MMA Twitter loves the lightweight division. This is, one of these contenders. Oh, they, Marquel says someone in his family, close to him passed away. Rest in peace to his family members, you know. Marquel was talking about his game plan. He said Mason had big openings. Yeah, he didn't go down. Marquel says it's like the Sacramento crowd. Hey, he said go follow me. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you should do it. You could get like a bonus, right? There was been so many finishes tonight, but that was a pretty impressive performance by Marquel. He won Benil Dariush or Chris Duncan. Benil Dariush? Okay. I definitely like when fighters, kind of call their own fight, call their shots, at least call somebody out, right? I know everybody's different, but it's like, if you're an athlete and you're in the UFC, you kind of have a goal. Like, what do you want to do next? I don't really want to hear them say, oh, I'll just wait for UFC, I'll take anybody. Call somebody out, call the champion out, right? Just call somebody out. This is a advertisement for Ryan Garcia versus Conor Ben right now. Is that on Paramount Plus also? Is that free? Or is it just UFC event? I'm pretty sure this is boxing is still doing pay-per-views, right? There's no boxing on Paramount Plus, I don't believe. Let's hit the Google button. Let's see. Hold on. Is there boxing on Paramount Plus? Let me see. Yes, boxing is on Paramount Plus. Good. I think it may have only been, it says, as an exclusive streaming home for Zuffa boxing events, so just that. But would this be considered a Zuffa boxing event? The Ryan Garcia versus Conor Ben, or is this going to be a pay-per-view? This is pretty, that'd be pretty cool. But I would kind of assume that this would probably be for the premium subscribers. Yogurt is so good. I really do love yogurt. Oh, diet Apatai is on that card also? No Macadian? Okay. And when is this event? Ryan Garcia versus... Free with your premium plus? Really? Hold on. Paramount Plus. Okay. I doubt I have. I have the cheapest Paramount Plus. We'll see. So a very impressive victory for Marquel Mederos right there. There's the UFC lightweight division. Hold on. Dan Hooker's fighting soon. Who else is fighting? So the lightweight is an Arman Sarukian fighting soon, right? Marcano's fighting soon also. So the lightweight division is pretty busy. So we'll keep an eye on Marquel. They're showing Roman Dolidze in the back. Is that the next fight? Really? The Ritter versus Dolidze is next? How is this not the co-main event? This should be the main event. Well, maybe not the main event, but I really like the Ritter and Dolidze, right? But this is a light heavyweight bout. Both fighters, as I said, are ranked in the middleweight division. The Ritter's ranked, like, I think number 8. He is not. I don't think so. No, neither of them are ranked in the middleweight division. That's surprising. UFC usually takes a really long time to take fighters out of the rankings. And I think Kobe Covington is still ranked in the middleweight division. I just don't understand this. I have no idea why, but and the UFC like heavyweight champion is Carlos Alvarez. I believe he's currently injured, right? If he got injured in his championship fight versus Yuri Prochazka. If he finished Yuri, but I think he took like some kind of leg injury, I believe. I can't remember. But I think he needed surgery, Carlos Alvarez did. But he is currently the UFC undisputed champion. As you can see, Alex Pereira is still ranked in the UFC like heavyweight division, but I don't think Alex Pereira is heading back to the UFC like heavyweight division. So I know his next fight, he wants to do like he wants to fight again in the heavyweight division. Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira has a new movie coming out, right on age 24 or something like that. It looks like a pretty good movie, to be honest. So much success to Alex Pereira. Definitely love to see fighters, do more than just UFC. I know a lot of the fighters now are doing like the streaming. I don't love that, but for the fighters who are like doing their own social media stuff, I definitely support that. But some of them going on like the streams is not really. It's kind of cringy, I would say. But all the fighters who have like their own Twitter page or their own YouTube page and live stream their own content, it's definitely good. But the ones who go on like taking on everybody else's stream is kind of crazy. The next fight is Roman Dolidze versus the Ritter in the UFC light heavyweight division. The Ritter 21-4. Dolidze, I can't remember. He took it off the screen. Ooh. Oh yeah, Whitaker went back. Whitaker moved up to the light heavyweight division also. So Dolidze was a former light heavyweight. He went down to middleweight. Now he's back up to light heavyweight. Big boy. Big boy. Big boy. This guy is hard, man. Dolidze does. Dolidze's a big boy, man. That fight is next. We have about 3 minutes on the advertisement. Currently 6:19 p.m. There is only 3 fights left on this card. So far, 3 fights, 3 finishes, right? Yes. Marquel with a second round finish. Carli with a first round finish. Anthony Wint with a first round finish. Okay. It's 6:20 p.m. here in Las Vegas. About 2 minutes left on the Paramount Plus advertisement. We're currently watching UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento. A really early event, like I said. I think this event is happening early because of the Rolly versus Teofimo Lopez fight, but I still don't really know why that event It still seems pretty early, especially for the West Coast, 6 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Usually the main card doesn't start until 7 p.m., right? But we're already 3 fights into the main card. Only 3 fights left on this card. Let's see what's the next event on the UFC. We definitely going to be doing a lot of UFC live streams coming up. I think the next event may be the Dan Hooker card in Thailand. I think that may be it. Why do I have Bing as a thing? It doesn't make any sense. I never use Bing. Hold on. Okay, so Nurmagomedov, the Sung Yadong is next weekend. I'll probably skip that event, to be very honest. The main card is like bantamweight, women's flyweight, bantamweight. We'll skip that event. August 29th. That's next weekend. And then the week after that is the Dan Hooker card. I may want to watch that because I kind of do want to see what's going on with Michael Venom Page. Dan Hooker, I wouldn't mind seeing that main event. I'm definitely not Dan Hooker's biggest fan for sure. But it should be a pretty cool event. Still another really early event here at 12 p.m. So I believe that's happening in Paris. Okay. We got the Ritter versus Dolidze next. The Ritter 35, Dolidze 38. The Ritter 6'4", Dolidze 6'2", both fighters 205. The Ritter with a 2-inch reach advantage, 78 to 78. And we have Dolidze fighting out of the blue corner. Dolidze is 15-5, 6'2", 206 by way of Georgia. Plus 300 underdog. It's a little bit surprising. I like the Ritter, but I think the Dolidze is going to win this fight. I'm not going to lie. But I do like the Ritter. The Ritter fighting out of the Netherlands, 21-4. Minus $380 favorite. RDR, the Ritter. Here we go. Looks a little bit soft. Is that the word? Looks a little bit soft. Oh my, is that Frank Craig as a referee? Oh my god. I'm old. I remember Frank Craig as a fighter, right? I'm old. Okay, here we go. The Ritter takes the center of the octagon, 3-round fight. The Ritter versus Dolidze, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first round. Dolidze. The Ritter fighting out of the southpaw, inside leg kick by Dolidze. Dolidze tries to throw an elbow. Dolidze gets the Ritter, and the Ritter takes Dolidze down. Into the center of the octagon, 4 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first round. This is bad. This is a bad spot for Dolidze to be in. The Ritter in top position, but watch the up kick. Roman, you gotta get up, Roman. Try to get up. Oh no. Roman still trying to get up. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first round. In the center of the octagon, everybody's dry. Dolidze could get a submission here. 4 minutes left in the first round. One takedown early for Roman here. Oh, hold on. Roman trying to go for a leg submission. Hold on. Ankle lock. Dolidze is a very strong man. If he gets the ankle lock, it's going to hurt. If he gets that ankle lock, that's going to hurt. He's going for it. The Ritter's going to have to fight off that. Okay, no. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first round. Big punches from the top position here by the Ritter here. When you go for a submission, as Dolidze does, he doesn't really have any opportunity to defend himself. Elbows from the top position. The crowd is booing, but Roman is working. Roman is trying to go for another ankle lock. He's not going to get an ankle lock here, is he? The Ritter is too good on the top position, right? Yeah. Almost side controlled here. 3 minutes left in the first round. Roman Dolidze versus the Ritter. First round fight. Big punches on the top here by big punches. He's not defending himself. Oh no. He's not defending himself. The Ritter just punches. Dolidze, defend. Oh man, he's not defending himself at all. Oh, they may have to stop this fight. The Ritter just punching, 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 punching. No stopping, punching. Frank Triggs, punching. Nothing. Dolidze. Oh my God, he took at least 50 punches. Did not stop the fight. 2 minutes left in the first round, and Dolidze just getting beat up. Top position, over 2 minutes of top position, right, for the Ritter. The Roman has to stop trying to go for a submission. Get up! Like, he's still trying to fight for a submission. I don't know why, off of his back. 1 minute, 46 seconds left in the first round. The crowd is booing. I don't know why. The crowd is definitely booing. The Ritter in top position here. 1 minute, 31 seconds left in the first round. The Ritter gets into side control here. Not good. Arms triangle. Oh, uh-oh. Crowd's getting excited. Oh, he just punches up. Oh, more punches. 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 Punches up. Punches. Elbows. Punches in the back of the head. Punches. 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 He's looking at the referee. Frank Triggs. Punches. Just punching him. Look, Frank Triggs, stop the fight. He didn't get hit once. Just beat the hell out of him. I don't know what Roman Dolidze was doing there. Wow. My goodness. I don't know what was going on there, though. Frank Triggs finally stopped the fight. Roman Dolidze literally postured up and just looking at Frank Triggs, not even looking at his opponent. Just punching Dolidze. That was a terrible game plan by Dolidze. I don't know what he's doing. I have never seen anything like it. That was very disappointing performance by Dolidze right there. Just taken down within the first minute of the fight in the center of the octagon, right? That's a really difficult position to fight off your back and get a submission. You see the Ritter is just looking at the Frank Triggs, punches, punch, 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 fight. Stop. I really don't think the Ritter is emotional. You never know what's going on with, obviously people, but the Ritter's definitely looking very emotional right here. Very emotional. Because you never know what's going on, but the Ritter's definitely emotional. Surprising. We'll see what's going on there. He's very emotional. He's crying in the center of the octagon here. The Ritter's still crying in the center of the octagon here. Like you said, you never know. Marquel announced that, a family member close to him passed away a few weeks ago. The Ritter gets the win. Still emotional. Dolidze, what performance. What a terrible performance by Dolidze. The Ritter's still emotional. Still emotional. TKO, very impressive victory for the Ritter. The Ritter's still emotional. We'll see if he makes some type of announcement. Does he dedicate this victory to somebody? Let me see. Yeah, see, Mike Bisbee says he's pretty emotional. Yeah, what happened? Of course, there are a lot of pressure. Still, what's going on? You said it's the emotion on it, man. Yeah, it's true. You said if you lose 2 fights, it's still at the end of the world. You've been with his kids. A lot, right? It's true. It's true. You never know. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it, right? You get a first round victory, you know? You leave them proud, it's true. No. Very impressive victory by De Ritter right there. Oh, Roman said he knew Dolidze was going to go for the leg. He said Dolidze does it every time. Did he say thank you to Sacramento? They're very lovely people. He said let's go down to bed. He said let's go have a big... Yeah, good. Yep, you don't look at life like that. Yeah, you just move on. Okay, everybody and anybody, okay? Maybe congratulations to the Ritter, right? Did not take much damage. He didn't take almost any damage. I don't think Dolidze hit him once in this fight, right? Dolidze just gave up his back in the center of the octagon, tries to go for an ankle lock in the center of the octagon off of his back, and the Ritter just ground and pound, probably 200 punches unanswered, probably 200 punches, was letting Dolidze get beat up pretty bad, basically. Jason Von Flew, the Uriah Faber, WEC never dies. Right, WEC never dies. So that's it. We got, what, 2 fights left? Main card. So far, it's been nothing but finishes. We haven't seen the 3rd round. First fight, Anthony Wint. Google is the voice on computer. What are we doing? We had, gotta go to Tapology, right? Anthony Wint, the first round arm triangle. That was in the first round. Carli with a kick to the body to beat Chaves. Carli, 5 finishes in the first round. Carli is someone you're going to keep an eye on, right? I love her striking. I'm going to keep an eye on Carli. Marquel finishes Mason Jones, right, in that second round with elbows, spam, elbows. Hit him with an elbow off with his back to the fence, and De Ritter finishes Roman Dolidze in the first round. Okay, Spivac versus Vitor, next co-main event. This is a 3-round fight. The main event will be a 5-round fight. That's Hernandez versus Rodrigues, Robocop. Petrino versus Spivac. I think they call it Spivac the polar bear or something like that. I have no idea. This is a 3-round fight in the UFC heavyweight division, right? Yep, UFC heavyweight division. Spivac versus Petrino. Man, wow, and this is insane. Currently 6:34 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Right, like I said, most cards, main cards don't start until 7 p.m. So depending on how this goes, I don't think this event is going to end before 7 p.m. But I mean, every fight is ended right in a finish, right? We don't have 2 hours left, right? We definitely don't have an hour left. But by our luck, we'll have the main card the main event be a 5-round fight with the crowd is booing. Hopefully not. Hernandez and Rodrigues, they're not really boo-worthy contenders, and Hernandez is, I believe he's from Sacramento, his hometown, right? Maybe a little bit outside of Sacramento, is Fluffy Hernandez. So this card was built around him being on the top of this card. Ranked number 5, Hernandez in the UFC middleweight division. But I didn't say Hernandez fought Sean Strickland, lost Sean Strickland. I believe he's training currently with Sean Strickland. Hernandez is. 26 seconds left on the advertisement. Only 2 fights left. Spivac versus Petrino. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. So the co-main event, UFC heavyweight division. 3-round fight. It is currently, as I said, 6:36 p.m. here in Las Vegas. We have the whole night. I think the Rolly Romero versus Petrino fight is starting soon. The next event I will probably do, I was thinking of doing a hooker one, but that's being, it's just so early in the morning. It's going to be like 12 p.m. I'll probably be asleep by that time on a Saturday, you know? It's just, that's kind of early. So I'll probably watch it. I probably won't live stream or anything like that. I'll just watch it. But we will be doing, no chase early too. Are you kidding me? What's going on? The Noche main event card may start at like 2 p.m. also. Is that the Ryan Garcia Ben night? Is that why they're doing that early? Oh my goodness. So that's going to be an early event. And we'll do that event because I really want to see all of those fights on that card. That's going to be a really good card. The UFC Noche event. And that's September 12th, 2026. Josh Hoffman is number 6 already. Okay, Spivac is ranked number 9 in UFC heavyweight division. Petrino is ranked number 11 in the UFC heavyweight division. So good. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we're about to get Petrino. We haven't ranked him at 7 or 6. What is? How is the eye? I don't even know how to talk about it. So Serghei Gone is the champion, interim champion, right? Aspinall is the champion, so those two will fight again at some point. Eat it. The polar bear. Serghei. Just both fighters. Just a promo from both fighters. Some highlights from Spivac and Petrino. Some good submission victories for Spivac, right? The polar bear. Petrino 14-2, right? Very impressive for a heavyweight. Petrino started his career as a light heavyweight, right? You see that happen a lot. Light heavyweight and heavyweight. Sometimes in like the lightweight division, you see fighters go down to the featherweight division. You see some fighters go up to the welterweight division, right? The light heavyweight and heavyweight division, they stay pretty close to each other. Some fighters go down, some fighters head up, right? In those two divisions, you see a lot of cross fighting in between those two divisions, that heavyweight and heavyweight. Okay, I think we're going to get a ring walk here. Petrino is going to be the first fighter to walk through the octagon. Petrino, they said Petrino was cutting like 50 pounds to make light heavyweight. That seems, that seems insane, right? Like if you're 250 and there's a UFC division that's above 205 to about 265, why would you cut 50 pounds to go all the way down to 205? That seems completely insane, right? You could gain 15 pounds and still be a heavyweight. But now, Petrino, maybe he found his spot in the heavyweight division. But I mean, you could kind of say the same thing with Pereira. Look, Pereira is currently in the heavyweight division. How did he make 185 pounds? Insane, right? Really, really draining himself. Okay, Petrino's walking to the octagon, 14-2. Frank Trigg as the referee. Like I said, I'm old. I remember Frank Trigg fought Matt Hughes. So I'm getting old. It's gonna happen to you too, right? Your current favorite fighters of today, 5, 10, 20 years from now, there'll be referees, there'll be commentators. Getting the Vaseline on his face. 2 fights left on this card tonight. This is the co-main event of the evening. UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento, Mouthpiece. Trigg says have fun. Petrino's into the octagon. Let's go. Here comes the polar bear. Out of the red corner. This is the only active Moldovan UFC heavyweight. Okay, here comes Spivac, a big boy, right? He's a big boy. This is the UFC heavyweight division. Both fighters are ranked in the UFC heavyweight division. So we have 2 top 15 ranked fighters. On the screen, they have Serghei Spivac as the number 6 ranked fighter. But wasn't he just ranked like number 9 or something like that? Spivac finished 15 of his 18 wins, 7 knockouts, 8 submissions. And polar bears love the submissions, right? Especially in the heavyweight division. And it's kind of like Frank Reinier. Mouthpiece. Okay, here comes Spivac. Here it goes. Both fighters are into the octagon. UFC co-main event is set. UFC heavyweight division, 2 ranked heavyweights. The polar bear versus Petrino. Spivac 31, Petrino 28. Spivac 6'3", Petrino 6'2". Spivac 256 pounds, Petrino 246 pounds. 1 inch, well, half of an inch reach advantage. Petrino is the favorite, minus 150. Pretty close to a pick-up. Pick-em. Petrino fighting out of the blue corner. 6'2", 14-2 record. 246 pounds by way of Brazil. Minus 150 favorite. Vitor Petrino. I remember one of the first UFC events I probably ever saw was Vitor versus Reinier Silva when you just caught him with the quick across the cage. So, okay, Spivac 18-6, 6'3", 257 pounds. Moldova, heavyweight, plus 125 underdog. I think we just saw underdog winning last round, right? Or was the Ritter a favorite? Probably was. Yeah, I think the Ritter was a favorite. Huge favorite in the last fight, right? Like what? Why do you say Beltran like he was out of Brazil? Mike Beltran. Alright. Okay, here we go. Petrino versus Spivac. Both of you guys are, to say the least, stoic. Okay, here we go. 3-round fight. They touch gloves. Here we go. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first round. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Outside leg kick by Petrino. Spivac just standing right in front of him. Not much movement here. Petrino light on his feet. Remember, he's coming from that light heavyweight division. You see some movement from him. Serghei, likes the submission. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Serghei really hasn't thrown anything yet. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first round. Petrino, outside leg kick again. Spivac gonna have to guard that outside leg kick. Petrino circling to his left. Spivac still just standing right in front of him. Jab to the body by Petrino. Serghei right in the center of the octagon. Outside leg kick once again. 1-2 counter by Spivac. Backs up Petrino. 4 minutes left in the first round. 3-round fight. UFC heavyweight division. 2 ranked heavyweights. Oh, is Petrino not ranked? The graphics are just confused. It says Spivac is ranked number 6, but Petrino isn't ranked. I have no idea. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight, UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento. Co-main event of the evening. Petrino, uppercut, misses. Backs up. The crowd is booing because Serghei really still hasn't thrown anything. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first round. Serghei throws out a jab. Serghei is already bleeding. A lot of blood. So far. I know Michael Bigbie is commenting that the crowd is booing, even though we've seen nothing but finishes in this event for the most part. Oh, outside leg kick checked by Serghei. You can see Serghei checked that outside leg kick and then counters with a nice 1-2. Serghei is bleeding from his nose. Nice jab. That's a nice jab for Serghei. Serghei got to get a little bit more aggressive here. Now Petrino takes the center of the octagon. Serghei is bleeding out of his nose. Serghei's jab is really fast. Oh, good body kick. Outside leg kick by Petrino. Good body kick. Outside leg. Nice combination right there. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Serghei versus Petrino. This is the first round. 2 minutes left in the first round. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Serghei is bleeding from his nose. A lot of blood coming out of Serghei's nose. That may have been that jab. Good kick to the body by Petrino. Circles to his left hand. 2 minutes left in the first round. UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento. Serghei is bloody. His nose is bloody. You can see Petrino catches Serghei with another jab. Serghei's mouth is wide open. Maybe he may have a broken nose here. 1 minute, 45 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Serghei versus Petrino. Both fighters in the center of the octagon here. Crowd is booing. Even though we've seen nothing but finishes. They want blood. Outside leg kick by Petrino here. A lot of blood coming out of Serghei's face, right? Blood on top of his head. Blood on his upper lip. Both fighters miss. Outside leg kick by Petrino. Serghei circling for his left hand now. 1 minute. Oh, good kick to the body by Petrino. Backs up Serghei. 1 minute left in the first round. 3-round fight. The crowd is starting to boo once again. Nice jab misses by Serghei. Crowd is booing once again. Not a lot of activity in this round. Outside leg kick lands again by Petrino. You can see some discoloring on Serghei's left calf. You're gonna keep an eye on that. The crowd is definitely booing. The crowd is not happy with this performance by either fighter. Even though Serghei's bleeding from his nose may be broken. And this is the first round, but the crowd wants more blood, I guess. 15 seconds left in the first round. 8 seconds. Head kick by Serghei's blocked. 4 seconds. Outside leg kick by Petrino. Jab, misses. Okay, that's in the first round. Crowd is booing. There's like 11 finishes in this fight on this card so far. Serghei's not electing to not sit down. Is his nose broken? Serghei elected to not sit down, mouth wide open, nose is bloody. Probably should be sitting down. His nose may be broken. I don't know. That toothpaste. I mean the what is that? Cotton. What is this thing called? Cotton swab. Yeah, Serghei elected to not sit down. Oh, good jab. Yeah, it was a jab. It was a jab that not broke his nose, but you can see. Yeah, Serghei's nose may be broken. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Serghei's nose was broken. It was a jab by Petrino. Crowd was booing them. Okay, second round. We haven't seen any decisions so far on this main card. This is the co-main event of the evening 3-round fight, UFC Fight Night, live from Sacramento. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. Petrino outside leg kick versus Serghei. Petrino tries to go for a takedown. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Petrino gets the takedown. Petrino gets the takedown. Okay. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second round. Petrino gets a takedown. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first round. Second round, excuse me. Petrino still in the top position here. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second round. Big spot from the top position by Petrino here. Serghei's holding on, trying to get the referee to pick him back up, right? Instead of working off his back, trying to get up, he just kind of stifled Petrino here. Maybe the referee picks him up. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left. Crowd is booing. The crowd is booing. Second round. Referee telling Petrino to advance his position. Petrino's still working off in top position here. Good elbows. Oh, big elbow once again. Petrino. Yeah, Petrino. You can see Serghei is just working for trying to get the referee to pick him up. Petrino's just working the hammer fist off of his top position here. Wow, 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second round. This could be a 10-8 round if he ain't in top position. The referee's getting close. Petrino's going to have to advance his position, or the referee, Mike Velton, shouldn't pick him up here. Don't help Serghei out by picking him up. Because Petrino's working. Nice ground and pound, punches to the body. Yeah, there he goes, tosses up again. 2 minutes left in the second round. 3-round fight. co-main event of the evening. Serghei Spivac versus Petrino. Vitor Petrino. Oh, good elbow by Petrino. Good right hand. 1 minute 45 seconds left in this second round. So far, I would have this as an 8th round because Petrino's been in top position for clearly over 2 minutes, right? In top position, full guard. 1 minute 26 seconds left in the second round. Petrino, don't go for a submission. Just keep beating him up. Don't go for a submission. Yeah, just ground and pound. 1 minute 13 seconds left in the second round. Ground and pound. Yep. Tosses up. Don't let him up. Yep. 1 minute left. This is a 10th round, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Ref, don't pick them up. Do not pick them up, ref. Do not help Spivac. Spivac is just, like I said, you can see, Spivac is just holding Petrino in position, trying to strike on him, not really trying to get up. Just wanting the referees to pick him up. And I don't like when fighters do that. Like, you got to get up. If you're in a bad position, the referee should not be able to save you from that. Petrino trying to go for a rear naked choke. 27 seconds left in the second round. Higher round of Petrino. Oh, Petrino overextended himself. 19 seconds left. Spivac is a big boy. He's the polar bear. 7 seconds left. Spivac doesn't have much. Yeah. The crowd is booing. Is it only a 30-second break? Really? I think it's 60 seconds. Right? There's no way, right? There's no way it's just a 30-second break. This is way tough how to charge my phone. I have no idea how to charge my phone here. Someone said Spivac, they're telling Spivac to do this for his father or something. Okay? Some motivation there. Right? You never know, you probably get a victory there, right? You know? And as always, Serghei is definitely losing this fight, right? Third and final round. Could this be the first decision of the night? As you've seen on the main card, 4 minutes 55 seconds left in the third and final round. Co-main event. Serghei swinging. Hold on. The polar bear. Good job. Both fighters look a little bit winded. Not exhausted, but look a little bit winded. Outside leg kick by Petrino. 4 minutes 25 seconds left in the third and final round. UFC Fight Night Sacramento. Spivac versus Petrino. Third and final round. I would say Petrino's won both first 2 rounds, I would imagine. Spivac! Spivac has to not allow this takedown. He cannot allow this takedown. If Spivac can get out of this takedown, yeah, he has to get up. Got to get up. Get up. Oh, Spivac is giving up his back. Oh. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third and final round. Crowd is booing once again. Petrino is trying to take Spivac back here. Oh man, excuse me. Spivac just looks like he's just kind of giving up, right? Looking for the referee to break them up instead of working out of the position by yourself, which you have to do, right? Petrino is gonna work enough where the referee isn't gonna, just get in there and just pick him up. So Spivac right here, he's gotta work. You just have to work, right? The referee is not gonna save you here. Only 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third and final round. There he goes. He's up, 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 up. Nope, he's back down. Petrino, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third and final round here. Crowd is definitely booing. They're really pissed off at this performance. Probably by both performers. Petrino definitely didn't look, like you see Anthony Wint, who in the first round finishes the guy with a nice arm triangle, right? And then you have these two guys as ranked heavyweights. Okay, here we go. Separation, 2 minutes left in the third final round. Both fighters look a little bit, definitely more exhausted at this point. And it's outside leg kick by Petrino. Can Spivac land a shot here? He does look exhausted. Dominic Cruz just mentioned 1 minute, 35 seconds left in this third and final round. Jab by both men. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Spivac has to throw a nice 1-2 combination, right? He throws a jab, but that's it. He needs a 1-2 catch Petrino with that right hand on that second punch. You knock him out. 1 minute, 18 seconds left. Petrino throws a jab. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in this third and final round. Spivac throws a wild right hand that doesn't land at all. Both fighters look up at the clock. The crowd is booing. They're pissed off. Yeah. This is a pretty bad performance by Spivac. And Spivac, remember, Spivac is the ranked one. Spivac is ranked higher than Petrino. And he just looks completely... Now he looks exhausted. Spivac does. Petrino still making movement. 30 seconds left. Jab by Petrino. Doesn't want to get knocked out. Significant strikes. Petrino 24, 23, and 6, 14. Spivac had 0 significant strikes in the second round. Which is why I did give that second round a 10-8 round. I felt like it had to be a 10-8 round. Only 10 seconds left. Okay. Put some dominoes in the toaster oven. got the decision now. Here it goes. Let me see. 30-27. So yeah, that second round was clearly was a tennis round. Vitor, Petrino. Petrino wins. A lot of bullies. Well deserved. A lot of bullies. Yeah. Let me check that. Okay, again, Octagon walk by RoboCop. This is the main event of the evening. Currently 7:13 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. RoboCop versus Fluffy. Crowd is booing RoboCop early. RoboCop may be the 11th ranked middleweight in the UFC. A lot of boos from the Sacramento crowd. Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque in the corner of RoboCop. Oh, Henry Hoof. Oh my goodness, long time no see, huh? Henry Hoof. Wow. Absolute striking legend. Absolute striking legend. Like I said, I'm old school. Henry Hoof is an absolute striking legend. Legend. All-time legend right there. Rodrigues mouthpiece is in. Rodrigues is into the octagon. Main event of the evening. Rodrigues versus Hernandez. 5-round fight in the UFC middleweight division. Dana White, cage side. A lot of finishes on this card, right? A lot of bonuses are going to go out tonight. This is the main event. 7:16 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Final fight of the night. 6-fight card, only 1 decision, 5 finishes, 4 finishes, 1 decision. We'll see if this main event ends in a finish. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez is making his way to the octagon right now. Hopefully this music is not bleeding through. We do not want to get a copyright straight. Turn this down seriously. We do not want to get any type of copyright strike on YouTube. YouTube does not play around. You see the requirements are going up. Being a YouTuber is doubling in like 3 months. So I think we'll keep your channel, grind it now before February 1st, 2027. It'll be a lot harder to be a YouTuber. No matter what anyone says, it definitely will be harder to be a YouTuber on February 1st, 2027. Even if you're already monetized, even though my channel is already monetized, my shorts are monetized right now, right? So it's really, really helpful for my channel, but Come February 1st, 2027, my shorts will no longer be monetized. I don't meet the requirement of like 20 million views or 10 million views per 90 days. That's a new update. Right now, if you're monetized, your shorts are monetized, your long streams and your live streams are all monetized. Whatever you make on them, you make. But in February 1st of 2027, YouTube has a new rule where if you are monetized long form, you would still have to meet the requirements to be monetized for short term. That's going to be, almost impossible. So if you do make money on your shorts right now as a long term creator, unless your shorts do 10 million views in 90 days, you will not be monetized on shorts any longer. Which in many ways is like a nerf to the short program, especially for YouTube creators. Even someone like myself, it's like, I'm gonna have to put a lot less time into shorts because it's not gonna make any money. So it's real fun, it's gonna be tough. But Anthony Hernandez is into the octagon. They touch gloves. Main event of the evening: Hernandez versus Rodrigues, Fluffy versus RoboCop. By way of Sacramento crowd. I haven't heard many good things about Sacramento, I'm gonna be honest. But I know it's kind of tough. And I know it is, it's not no pushover city. But I'm just saying, Sacramento, they definitely put that work in, But I've only heard like really, really good things about Sacramento. I've never visited Sacramento, unfortunately. But here we go. Rodrigues 34, Hernandez 32. Rodrigues, he is taller, 6'3", 6 feet. 1 pound advantage, 186 for Hernandez. Both with the same reach advantage, 75. Rodrigues is 19 and 6. A lot of losses, right? And Hernandez is 16 and 3. One no contest. Hernandez is the betting favorite, -222. This is the main event of the evening. Thank you for everyone who's going this live stream. Hernandez versus Rodrigues, Sacramento, California, 7:20 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Early. As I said, most cards start at this time, so definitely a little bit interesting that the card is going to end in about 30-40 minutes. 5-round fight, 5-minute rounds. So you watching Paramount Plus, you have to purchase Paramount Plus to watch the UFC event here in the year of 2020. It's being a the referee and this boom. Hernandez looks focused. RoboCop looks ready. Martinez does a good job. I like Joe Martinez for him out. He does a good job. I like his voice also. I like his voice. He's a cool dude. Okay, Hernandez ranked number 11 in the UFC middleweight division, 19 and 6, 6'3", 185 by way of Florida. Plus 180 underdog. Deerfield Beach, Florida. You never heard of it, right? RoboCop. RoboCop with a big smile on his face. Car didn't do that much for him. But here comes the cheers for Hernandez. Hernandez looks focused, coming off of a loss, right? 15 and 3, 6 feet, 186. By way of California. Excuse me. Crowd cheering for Hernandez, right? I respect it. Let's charge my phone. Hold on. Hopefully that's charging. I have no idea. Okay, here we go. Okay, the touch glove, kinda. Hernandez looks kind of focused here. Okay, here we go. He's ready. We touch gloves to start this 5-round fight. 4 minutes, 56 seconds left in the first round. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. This is the UFC main event. Rodrigues fighting out of the blue corner. Hernandez fighting out of the red corner. Hernandez goes for a clinch early in this fight. 4 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. Hernandez has Rodrigues in a clinch early in this fight. Remember, Rodrigues does have a jiu-jitsu background. Not a lot of people, but has a jiu-jitsu background. They're fighting in a clinch. Good knee by Rodrigues. Good knee once again by Rodrigues. They're in a clinch. Good right hand by Rodrigues. I don't like this position for Hernandez. You can tell Rodrigues is really strong in the clinch. If I'm Hernandez, I'm probably going to separate here, or at least try to go for maybe like more of a single leg. You can see Hernandez switches right there. Hernandez now has Rodrigues up against him. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. UFC Fight Night Sacramento main event of the evening. Hernandez going for a single leg. Got caught with the elbow. Got away from that one, but the elbow may have hurt. This is an interesting, because we just saw in the last round, last fight, those fighters, they did a little bit of wrestling. They were clearly exhausted by the third round. This is a 5-round fight. So these guys have been in the clinch the entire fight so far. Separate 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight, Hernandez versus Rodrigues. Here we go. Hernandez backing up RoboCop here. RoboCop backs up to the fence. Hernandez throws the uppercut, goes for the clinch again. Hernandez goes for a single leg here. That's what I said. He should go for a single leg, good elbow to the back of his head by Rodrigues. Come on, Herbie, just standing right there. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first round. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. Hernandez goes for a single leg once again. Still can't get it. Still cannot get the takedown. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. We'll see a lot of clinch in this first fight. In the first round, right? This is a 5-round fight. A 5-round fight. So Rodrigues throws a punch to the body. Jab. There's a nice jab by Rodrigues. Nice left hook lands by Rodrigues. Hernandez misses with the jab. Remember, Rodrigues has a 3-inch reach advantage. Single leg by Hernandez. Does not get it. Does not get it. Oh, good right hand by RoboCop. He's a big boy. He looks like a different division. I'm not even joking. Hernandez looks like he's what's the lower weight than the middleweight? He looks like a welterweight compared to Rodrigues. But Hernandez pushing forward. Rodrigues may have got caught. Good punch to the body by Rodrigues. 1-2 by Hernandez. Try to go for another single leg. Doesn't get it once again. A lot of wrestling from Hernandez. No takedowns in this fight so far. 1 minute left in the first round. 5-round fight. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. Good elbow by Hernandez. Bleeding. Good elbow. You can see it lands on Rodrigues' face. Good 1-2 by Hernandez. Good knee by Rodrigues. Rodrigues' left side of his face is bleeding after that big elbow. 27 seconds left in the first round. Jab to the body by Rodrigues. Once again, Good uppercut. Back. Good uppercut. Good uppercut by Rodrigues. Hernandez is trying to go for that takedown, that single leg takedown. He throw an uppercut by Rodrigues. Catches Hernandez. 12 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. Hard round to score, right? Hard round to score. Hernandez kind of, Hernandez led that round, controlled the octagon, initiated all of the clinch. Rodrigues doesn't sit down here. Henry Hoops talking to Rodrigues. That's a very good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Henry Hoops is telling Rodrigues that he's waiting for Hernandez to take him down. He's saying, be first. Don't wait. Yeah, don't wait for him. Yeah, he didn't take him down. Okay, here we go. Second round, 5-round fight. They touch gloves again. Remember, Henry Hoops said not to wait. He told Robocop to be first. Don't wait for Hernandez to take the shot. Oh, good right hand once again by Hernandez. Like I said, good 1-2 combination by Rodrigues. And another punch to the body. Hernandez goes for another single leg, doesn't get it. Doesn't go for another takedown, doesn't get it. Four minutes, 25 seconds left in the second round, 5-round fight. Hernandez misses with that right hook. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Robocop throwing, Henry Hoops told him to be first. Outside leg kick by Robocop, be first. Right? Punch to the body, be first. Don't wait for him. Come on, be first. Outside leg kick again by Robocop. Punch to the body. A lot of jabs to the body. Outside leg kick once again. Punch to the body once again. Robocop knees in the clinch. I mean, it's like the same. It's like the first round once again. Hernandez tried to go for a single leg takedown, doesn't get it. Robocop fights off the back. Hernandez working really hard to try to get a takedown. Robocop kind of resting his back up against the fence, defending. You can do that all day. Hernandez getting punched to the body. Outside leg kick by Robocop once again. Another outside leg kick by Robocop. Hernandez switches stances. After that outside leg kick. Good punch to the body once again by Robocop. Robocop takes the center of the octagon, knocks him down. Robocop. Outside leg kick hurts Hernandez again. Drops him. Leg kick. Outside leg kick hurts him. Punch to the body. Uh-oh. Robocop. Uh-oh. Second round. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second round. Rodrigues catches Hernandez again. Teep to the body. Hernandez is hurt. Robocop with an elbow. And then the worst part about it is that Hernandez outside his leg is hurt. Outside leg kick. Once again, he's switching stances. You can see. Boom. Robocop hook. Catches Hernandez. Big right hand. Robocop is just teeing off on Hernandez right now. Outside leg kick again. Drops Hernandez. This is the second round. Uh-oh. Hernandez Robocop in top position. Postures up. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. 1 minute, 49 seconds left. Yeah, just let him up. Get up. 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the second round. RoboCop dropped Hernandez 3 times in this round with outside leg kicks. RoboCop in top position here, not in full guard. Oh, good elbow to the body. Oh boy, this is bad. RoboCop in top position, good elbow once again. Half guard here. RoboCop looks like he may be going for an arm triangle. RoboCop in top position here. 1 minute left in the second round. Hernandez is trying to get up. Hernandez gets up. Hernandez gets up. Try to go for a single leg. Can't get RoboCop down. I don't like that Hernandez is doing this. Trying to go for a single leg. Oh, good. Oh, his leg. His leg. I don't think he can walk. I don't think he can walk. RoboCop! 40 seconds left. Once he switched stance, you've noticed it was over. It may be over. RoboCop, don't get caught. Don't get caught. You don't get caught. You got caught with a jab right there. RoboCop. RoboCop. 25 seconds left in the second round. Hernandez is now switched to the southpaw position. His left leg is just out of it. Hold on. Hold on. Hernandez. Hernandez. Hold on. Hernandez. Hernandez. What is going on? RoboCop gets taken down. Hernandez. What is going on in the third round? He switched stances and started teeing off. Just stay in that stance. Right? Switch, yeah. Hernandez hurt RoboCop at the end of the round. You know it. Because he got the takedown. Right? He couldn't get the takedown. What he's doing, he's going for the single leg off it instead of striking and getting a takedown. That works way better. Strike, 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 take him down. When you just try to go straight for the takedown, RoboCop has been defending it really, really well. What a round, right? RoboCop dropped Hernandez 3 times, maybe even 4 times. Yeah, probably 4 times in that round. Hernandez's left leg is shot. He's switching stances. He's fighting out of the southpaw now. Huge smile on his face. Sacramento crowd going crazy. Round 3, here we go. 7:35 p.m. here. RoboCop gets taken down by Hernandez to start the third round. Hernandez takes RoboCop down, trying to go for a rear naked choke. Strikes Hernandez. Is RoboCop hurt? Is RoboCop hurt? Is RoboCop hurt? Hernandez trying to go for a rear naked choke. Strikes. RoboCop is exhausted here. RoboCop is exhausted here. RoboCop wants to get up and probably get some of those outside leg kicks. But right here, Hernandez is in really good position. Hernandez postures up. That's exactly what I was just saying. But Hernandez, RoboCop gets up. 4 minutes left in the third round. 5-round fight. RoboCop. Hernandez still trying to go for a single leg. I don't like the single leg thing. I don't like the single leg thing. Gets out of it. Right hook by Hernandez, with his stances again. RoboCop looks a little tired, but he still has a lot of power in his hands, right? Hernandez is completely switched stances. He's fighting out of southpaw position now. RoboCop backing up. RoboCop backing up. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third round. 5-round fight. I think Hernandez could have been a little... Yeah, I still don't love this. I don't love the clinch for Hernandez here. Hernandez still fighting for a takedown, trying to get a single leg. 3 minutes left in the third round, 5-round fight. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. You have to give Rodrigues in the last round because he knocked Hernandez down like 4 times with outside leg kicks. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third round. Hernandez catches Robocop with her elbow. Robocop is up against the fence. Hernandez is just spamming takedowns, a single leg takedown, but not really getting it. But remember, Hernandez probably doesn't want to separate so Robocop can get that outside leg kick again. Two minutes, 12 seconds left. Oh, good uppercut by Robocop. Good right hand. Good right hand by Robocop. Kick to the body by Robocop. Backs up Hernandez. Hernandez throws the left hand. Hernandez, once again, trying to get a takedown. Doesn't get it. 1 minute, 55 seconds left in the third round. Hernandez cannot take Robocop down. Hernandez cannot take Robocop down. It is passing on Hernandez. 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the third round. Hernandez tries to hit Robocop with her elbow. Third round fight. Both fighters are just in the clinch right now. Hernandez has Robocop up against the fence. Elbow by Robocop. Backs up Hernandez. Robocop looks a little bit exhausted. I think both fighters just took a peek at the clock. 1 minute, 12 seconds left in the third round. 5-round fight. Hernandez versus Robocop. Hernandez trying to go for a takedown. Hernandez doesn't get it. Rodrigues had 42 significant strikes in the last round. Is that possible? My goodness. 42 significant strikes? Wow. 40 seconds left in the third round. Kick to the body by Robocop. Robocop's back is still up against the fence. He's got to circle out of his position so he doesn't get taken out. Good kick to the body once again. Robocop is not really moving. He's just standing there with his back to the fence. 20 seconds left in the third round. Head kick by Hernandez is blocked. 17 seconds left. Third round. 5-round fight. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. Rodrigues is winning this fight. He's won the first round. 42 significant strikes in the second round. Only 1 takedown in this fight for Hernandez. But I think Rodrigues is probably winning this fight. Maybe Hernandez just won that third round if you want to give Hernandez that third round. He didn't take much damage. He didn't get knocked down. Robocop looks a little bit exhausted as we're heading into the championship rounds. 4th and 5th round. This is a 5-round fight. Robocop choosing not to sit on the stool. Him and Hoof talking to Robocop. Vicente Luque. Hernandez isn't sitting down either. Are there any stools in the building? Neither fighter is sitting down. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay. Robocop leaning on Henry Hoof, the legend. 4th round. This is the 4th round of a 5-round fight. This is the main event UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento. Currently 7:41 p.m. here in Las Vegas. 4th round. Hernandez is smiling. You're probably going to touch gloves before this 4th round begins. Herb Dean is the referee. Both fighters are standing literally right on top of the monster can. They're like, they touch gloves again. Here you go. 4th round. Remember, Hernandez is now fighting out of the southpaw position because Rodrigues kept catching him with leg kicks and dropped him in the second round 3 times with outside leg kicks. So now Hernandez is fighting out. He's fighting out of the southpaw position. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in the 4th round. Rodrigues is now pushing forward. This is interesting. Outside leg kick once again by Rodrigues. Good right hand by Rodrigues. Kick to the body by Rodrigues. Backing up Hernandez here. Rodrigues is moving forward. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Good punch to the body by Rodrigues. Once again, punch to the body. Rodrigues taking the center of the octagon. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 4th round. Good combination by Rodrigues. 4 minutes left in the fourth round, 5-round fight. UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento. Rodrigues versus Hernandez. This is the main event. Rodrigues takes the center of the octagon here. Good punch by Rodrigues. Hernandez back it up against the fence. He circles out to the center of the octagon. Good straight left hand by Hernandez. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the fourth round. 5-round fight. This is the main event. Good right hand by Hernandez. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the fourth round. 5-round fight. This is the main event. Good right hand by Rodrigues. Once again, outside leg kick. Good combination. Punch to the body. Rodrigues pushing forward. This is a completely, we haven't seen this in this fight. Rodrigues was playing the back, trying to get taken down by Hernandez most of this fight. Uh-oh. And now Rodrigues is taking the center of the octagon. He's starting to back up a little bit here. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the fourth round, 5-round fight. Nice straight left hand by Hernandez once again. Hernandez fighting out of the southpaw position to get kicked to the body by Rodrigues here. Oh, good right hand by Rodrigues. Outside leg kick. Punch to the body. Nice combination right there. Oh, good left hook. Rodrigues backs up Hernandez. Good left hook again. Uh-oh. Hernandez 1-2 combination. Oh, outside leg kick by Rodrigues again. Switches position. Oh, Rodrigues caught a second wing. He's going to the body. Good combination. Good knee. Rodrigues misses with that right hand. 1 minute, 48 seconds left in the fourth round, 5-round fight. Good right hand. Outside leg kick once again. Outside leg kick. That one hurt. Good leg kick once again. Rodrigues hurt Hernandez with that outside leg kick once again. Hernandez forgets he's got to be in the southpaw position because his leg is hurting. Oh, good combination once again by Rodrigues. There goes Hernandez. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the fourth round. But Rodrigues gets to kind of recover here defending this takedown because Hernandez really hasn't taken him. He's only taken Rodrigues down once, right? Oh, good elbow by Hernandez, but he tries to go for another takedown, right? Instead of just striking with Rodrigues. What he did in the second round was he would strike, and then take Rodrigues down. Now he just throws one strike and just tries to go for a single leg or the clinch, and he can't get the takedown. 30 seconds left in the fourth round, 5-round fight. Hernandez versus Rodrigues. 20 seconds left. I don't know how to score this. I would say you have to have Rodrigues winning, right? Because Hernandez really doesn't have any takedowns. Only one takedown in this fight. A lot of the clinch, but no takedowns. Try to get the takedown again. Good takedown at the end of the round for Hernandez. Hernandez does get the takedown at the end of the fourth round there, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Hernandez corner is telling him to stay in boxing range. This is the fifth and final round. I think they're telling him he basically does need a finish versus Rodrigues. Rodrigues is winning this fight. A lot of knockdowns, a lot of outside leg kicks that hurt Hernandez in this fight. Okay, fifth and final round. And then there's immediately goes for a single leg. I don't know why. There we go. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left in the fifth and final round. This is the UFC Fight Night live from Sacramento main event of the evening. I have Hernandez up. I have Rodriguez up. Maybe 3-1, right? Or maybe give Hernandez 1 round. 4 minutes left in the fifth and final round here. Excuse me. Woo! Good punch to the body by Rodriguez. Outside leg kick once again lands for Rodriguez. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the fifth and final round. Rodriguez is 3 minutes away from winning this fight. This could be a really big victory for him, right? You probably want to see Rodriguez versus another striker, someone who's not going to try to spam single leg takedowns the entire fight. You want to see Rodriguez just go out there and roll, right? Especially because the strategy really didn't work for Hernandez. It wasn't like Hernandez got Rodriguez in the clinch and got the takedown. It was just Hernandez got Rodriguez in a clinch, right? That's it. And then you can see Rodriguez is recovering. Oh, good elbow by Hernandez. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, good kick to the body by Rodriguez. Two minutes, 27 seconds left in the fifth and final round. This is it. Hernandez trying to go for another takedown, doesn't get it. Yeah. 2 minutes left in the fifth and final round. This is the main event. Good elbow by Rodriguez. Backs up Hernandez. Hernandez still fighting out of the southpaw. Good right hand. Good knees. Oh, another outside leg kick drops Hernandez. Rodriguez in top position here. It's like a fifth or sixth time this happened a lot. Excuse me. Whew. A piece of domino weed. Only 35 seconds left in the fifth and final round. Rodriguez ending this fight in top position. Rodriguez won this fight, what, 4 rounds to 1, right? That's what I have it. I have it 4 rounds for Rodriguez and only 1 round for Hernandez. Ten seconds left. I thought it was not bad. Man. Great victory for Rodriguez, right? Rodriguez showed some significant damage on his face, right? Significant damage on his face. But a good decision. It wasn't a boring decision. Man, that was interesting because even in the second round where Hernandez got dropped by the leg kick, he got dropped in the second round by like 3 or 4 outside leg kicks. And that was in the second round of this fight. So this fight to go 5 rounds is interesting, but I mean Hernandez is also gonna be on his second loss back to back. You know? So he's like Hernandez is like on a huge streak. I think Hernandez was maybe even like 8-0. And then he fought Sean Strickland and lost. And now Hernandez fought Gregory Rodrigues. And I think Rodriguez is going to win this fight. I'm pretty sure Rodriguez should win this fight. They're going to the judges' scorecard here. They're just showing highlights for the fight. I scored the fight 4 rounds to 1 for Rodriguez. Exactly. You never know. Especially when I'm calling the fight, I'm not really judging the fight. I'm just calling the fight. And I mean, if you look at Gregory's face is pretty beat up. It is definitely pretty beat up. I think they have the decision already. Wow, that's pretty fast, actually. Right, like they have a commercial on it. It's like, no, we got the decision already. Really? That's pretty fast. Get off the commercial! There's a commercial and they're making a decision. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Can we get off the commercial? Okay, there we go. Oh, I thought they were making the announcement during the commercial. Okay. Like I said, I had it 4 rounds to 1 for Rodriguez. Let me see. 38, 37. 39, 36. Gregory wins. It's a little closer than I thought it would be. 49, 46, 48, 47. I don't know where the hell that one was from. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, pretty good fight tonight. We had what? 4 finishes, 2 decisions, 1 decision that was just the heavyweight decision that was kind of a dog fight. But the main event was very exciting. 5 rounds, especially the second round with the knockdowns by Rodriguez getting 3-4 leg kick knockdowns over Hernandez. Rodriguez gets the decision victory. Very impressive victory for Rodriguez. Oh, but Robocop calls out Dricus the Pussy. Okay. There you go. That's a great call out, yeah. Dricus the Pussy. Okay. I like the call out. Many congratulations to Gregory Hernandez. Next event we will be doing will be UFC Noche, September 12, 2026. Thanks to everybody in the live stream today. We will see you on September 12, 2026.